I would like to delve deeper into the nature of the Japanese dog. The character of the Japanese dog can be thought of as the same as the national character of our people. Even though the temperament of each individual may vary from person to person, a series of characteristics that flow within each person collectively form the national character of the country. And the climate of that narrow country may have created a special temperament. Since Japanese dogs have been bred and raised in this climate for a long time, it can be imagined that the temperament of each dog, similar to that of the national character, has been cultivated over a long period of time. Even if the character of each dog may vary slightly from that of the former, there are Japanese who prefer Western dogs, and there are even those who say that if it is not a Japanese dog, it is not a dog. The former say that Japanese dogs are barbaric, outdated, and do not suit Western-style houses, while the latter say that they do not like over-expressive dogs that wag their tails at anyone who looks at them, unless they are dogs that serve only one master for one generation, similar to the old Bushido. I do not believe that all Bushido is evil. Rather, the spirit of the ancients, who never bowed their heads again and were most ashamed to be laughed at in public, is the national character we want to preserve forever. If I were to write about each of these characteristics one by one in detail, I would probably get caught up in the details and forget the essence. What is left when you take away the spirit that is part of this character from the Japanese dog? Just the thought of a dog that lowers its tail, moves its ears back and forth, and screams and barks when it sees a dog that is larger than it is makes me sick. And if it is only about beauty and appearance, a pet dog among Western breeds would not be able to keep up with them, and a dog with a uniform coat color would be much better than a Japanese dog with a variety of hair colors. If so, what is the reason why we prefer Japanese dogs? The best part of owning a Japanese dog is the feeling of closeness and love that is inexpressible to anyone who has ever had one. If the enemy runs away, he will not pursue too far, but will immediately return to his original calmness. Strong is not the only way to be a samurai. The same is true of the Japanese dog. A dog that is recklessly eager to fight if it sees a dog, or a dog that is always calm and ready to take on a fight and decide a fight at once. The latter type of dog is the Japanese dog with a truly excellent temperament, and never shows any emotion of joy, anger, sorrow, or pleasure on the surface, and can pass by a dog smaller than itself without a care in the world, no matter how much it barks at it. He is the kind of dog that can pass by a dog smaller than himself without a care in the world, no matter how much it barks at him. It is certain that the character of a Japanese dog can change slightly depending on its environment. The differences in facial expressions, behavior, and alertness between dogs kept in a house in the mountains in the middle of nowhere and dogs accustomed to the noise of the city are remarkable, as if they are all Japanese dogs. Dogs cannot survive unless they become acclimated to their environment and location, but it is important to manage them carefully so that they do not lose their natural characteristics as Japanese dogs. There are some families who are so attached to their dogs that they keep them in the living room and allow them to do whatever they want to do. It is also necessary to inform the general public who do not fully know what kind of dog a Japanese dog is. When asked what kind of dog a Japanese dog is, I would like to produce a dog that can clearly say that this is what makes it different from other dogs. Just as Japanese people's facial expressions are not as expressive as those of foreigners, we want to create a dog whose spirit can be felt in its calm and quiet movements. Explanation of the Japanese Dog Standard. The Japanese Dog Standard was established in 1934 by the Society for the Preservation of the Japanese Dog as a guide for Japanese dogs to be bred in the future based on the characteristics and traits of the Japanese dog. It was classified into 3 types: small, medium, and large. The Japanese Dog Standard is written in a concise and precise manner, which makes it very difficult to understand from a general point of view. Therefore, we will provide step-by-step explanations, adding notes for each item. Essence and its expression. Essence. Japanese dogs are very much about the essence of kani, ryosei, and saboku. Kani, spirit and dignity. Ryosei, loyal and obedient. Saboku, unpretentious, sober elegance and style. It describes the fundamental nature that Japanese dogs are born with. Its expression. Small and medium-sized dogs have acute senses, agile movements, and a light, elastic gait. Large dogs behave gravely. General appearance. The overall appearance of the male and female sexes, with the male being male-like and the female being female-like. is very important, and is referred to as C-alkan. The body is well balanced and tightly structured. The muscle tone is well developed and the height to length ratio is 100:110. A rather rectangular body shape. Division: body height and measurement of each type and breed. Body height is measured from the feet of the forelimbs, slightly behind the upper end of the shoulder blades by pressing down on the coat. Small size division: body height of Shiba Inu. Standard height for males, 39.5 centimeters, 38 centimeters negative 41 centimeters. Standard height for females, 36.5 centimeters, 35 centimeters negative 38 centimeters. Medium size division: body height of Kishu, Shikoku, Kai and Hokkaido dogs. Standard height for males, 52 centimeters, 49 centimeters negative 55 centimeters. Standard height for females, 49 centimeters, 46 centimeters negative 52 centimeters. Large size division: body height Akita dog. Standard height for males, 67 centimeters, 64 centimeters negative 70 centimeters. Standard height for females, 61 centimeters, 58 centimeters negative 64 centimeters. Ears: the size is in harmony with the head, and the inner ear line is straight. The outer ear line is a slightly rounded, unequal triangle, slightly tilted forward and standing up straight. Eyes: slightly triangular, with powerfully deep eyes that are lifted at the corners. An iris that is black, or, conversely, a light shade is undesirable. A dark brown color is ideal. Mouth: the nose is straight with the tight proboscis from the rich cheeks. The mouth is rounded and has a moderate stop with good thickness and thickness. The lips are not loose and tight in a straight line. The head of the nose is black for colored dogs. White dogs will be dark brown. Those with an insufficient number of teeth or with spots on the tongue are undesirable. The teeth should be well developed with 42 teeth and a normal upper and lower bite. Head and neck: the forehead is broad, the cheeks are well developed, and the neck is of moderate thickness and length with supple, strong muscles. Forelimbs: the forelimbs are in contact with the ground with the elbows pulled back against the torso and the same width as the body. The front connection has a moderate angle, and the finger section has a tight grip. Hindlimbs: the thighs are well developed, the fly joints are moderately angled and tenaciously strong, and grounded at the same width as the hips. The toe grips tightly and well. The talus, wolf claw, on the hind limb, common in Kishu dogs, is removed during the first 2 to 3 days of life. Chest: the pronotum is well developed, and the ribs are moderately taut and ovoid in shape. Chest depth should be almost half the height of the body, but at least 45% shallower. Back and hips: the back is straight from the dorsum to the base of the tail at the hips. The lumbar region should be sturdy, and anything that causes an up and down or side to side swinging motion of the hips during gait is undesirable. Tail: it is moderately thick and strong, with a curly or sashio, the length of which almost reaches the flying section at its tip. The scroll tail is literally coiled. The sashio is sloping forward without curling and is commonly seen in Kishu dogs. Akita dogs must have a curly tail. Coat: the outer coat is stiff, straight, and brightly colored, while the undercoat is a soft, dense double coat of light-colored hair, known as cotton wool. The hairs on the tail are rather long and open. There are 5 coat colors for Japanese dogs: sesame, red, black, tiger, and white. The ideal coat colors for the Shiba Inu are red, sesame, and black, but red is the most common, accounting for just over 80%. Kishu dogs are overwhelmingly white, with a few colored dogs such as sesame and red. Shikoku dogs are mostly sesame, followed by red and slightly black. By understanding the essence of the Japanese dog deeply and being mindful of breeding them, we can understand the people who have been fascinated by the wonderful qualities of the Japanese dog since ancient times. Dogs of any breed are difficult to live with if you just love them. We believe that we should understand the individuality of the breed and the dog on its own. We believe that our relationship with customers begins after they bring a puppy home. Our motto is "Our foundation is family." We strive to be like family to our customers for a lifetime. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact us at the email address